We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
To kick off for the 49ers.
Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Going quickly here to Thomas.
Down the right sideline. He's on his way.
Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point attempt to follow here. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10
at their 35-yard line.
Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Now Purdy. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Purdy.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Flowers. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The Niners at 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they got off to the tough 0-2 start, but come off a very important first win of the season last time out.
And it's tough when you find yourself in an early season crossroads, but that's exactly where they were. At 0-2, they were thinking if we fall to 0-3, things can spin out of control. But now at 1-2, they shouldn't feel the need to press out there. They're now back in a good spot, find a way to win some games, and keep moving forward.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
Back to throw, Purdy. That's to his running back, complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game plan for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game plan for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Checks this one down. It's Mitchell. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Purdy going to give it to Garindo. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
And his kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now Lawrence. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. This defense for the Niners, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
13, Luke.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now Lawrence to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. You look at this Niner defense. Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
Red on red. Go.
In motion right is Thomas. Looking to throw, Lawrence. They'll drop that underneath to ETN. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 39. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Jags with a football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
The tight end in motion right. They run the option here on 1st and 10. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Jaguars. De'Ami Brown, his first touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down. He was able to escape momentarily in the backfield, but you could just kind of tell that wasn't going anywhere.
You know, in the film session, he'll get a minus for not getting him on the ground by himself. But what the coach is really going to analyze, how fast did his teammates get there to help him? If one guy slows him up, everyone else better be there, and that's what they got on that play.
11.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Their partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Hey, kill. Go. Here we go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
Let's go. Hey, so go.
Lawrence with a quick throw outside. That's complete. Down the right sideline. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way. and they continue to move the ball downfield.
11, Agate. Hey, we working up the wide receiver. We working.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence, his 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Jaguars are able to widen their advantage. Now the try here for the extra point. And it's 21-3.
Makes the score Jaguars 21, 49ers 3. To kick off for the Jaguars.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Fourth down, so Jake Camarda is out there. This is taken at about the 14. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Lawrence on the sneak. And he will have a Jaguars first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Giving to ETN here on the option. And he is going to lose yardage here. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Now Thomas will come in motion right. Lawrence will throw. And he'll be hit as as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Hey, I'm gun. Sink right.
Now Lawrence. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Lawrence. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Here's Lawrence. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
On red.
Here's Hunter. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Hunter with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jags continue to pull away here in this first half. Now the try here for the point after. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. And that flag accepted.
Logan Cook to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It was Eric Armstead coming up quickly and dropping him for a loss. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Purdy. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Here's 3rd and 6. Throwing here, Purdy. And that is incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far, offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
On to punt is Camarda as he sends this one away. They'll look to set up his blockers. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. 4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Final play of the half. Purdy. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Purdy now to throw. Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Up.
Shotgun now with Purdy. This one into the hands of Will Mallory. And he's taken down inside the 30. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. Well, still in the third quarter here. Now, you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome. But completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's all about ending things on a strong note here, isn't it? Because my mindset is it's a new ball game from here to the end. make sure it's a good one, and close it out.
First down, here's Mitchell. Well, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Right back to Mitchell on second down. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Now Purdy. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Niners first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here's Purdy. Got his open man. It's Mallory. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he's wrapped up, taken down at the 25. Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Purdy looking to throw. That's complete to Pearsall. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Here's Lawrence to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Get him down here at the 23. They'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the first down.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up 1st downs.
Hey, run! Hey, tomato. Done.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Brought down back at the 19-yard line.
Now Lawrence. Over the middle, complete. That's Thomas. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
3rd down.
Hey, 30 left. Focus, hot.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Jaguars on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now Lawrence to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the 4th.
They certainly are. And let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all. But in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch a team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Lisa 24. Hey, Ginger. Done.
In motion right here, Hunter.
And he'll get it here on the touch pass.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
Safe right. Red on red. 11, Agate. Done. They said it's a hunt.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Hunt.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence.
Thomas is getting it. Complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short game.
2nd down in the yard.
Rip, 23.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give him 4 yards as he does it himself, and it's a 1st down.
I do know that owners, when they watch their quarterbacks run with the football, they usually hold their breath because that's the franchise. But when you're getting that kind of a game, hard to argue against calling it.
Hey, Ginger, touch.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Setting up the receiver screen here to Thomas. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Brian Thomas.
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jaguars are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
To kick off for the Jaguars.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Get set.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Over the middle, the catch made by Mitchell. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll go as a 1st down for San Francisco and a pickup of 16.
First down.
They'll try the middle with Galindo. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down, fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. Purdy from the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up fourth down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Purdy, big fourth down play. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And the 49er, first down. First and 10.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. That one into the hands of Flowers. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
7-yard line.
Play action. Now Purdy. Ayuk bringing it in on the crossing route here. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Well, CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about or really grasp onto in this game. They've been dominated, but at least they get a late touchdown here, something positive to put on film for tomorrow's session.
Yeah, they're still trying to execute, trying to get some positives on their board and ledger sheet, and keep this from being a total loss. Give them credit. They're going down fighting.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. The risk reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
11. Here we go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Lawrence now to throw after that last run. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, Soko, so much. Hey, I'm gun.
Lawrence will throw. And a throw right sideline is complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal. From the gun, he'll hammer it for the goal line. He loses the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Well, maybe it hasn't exactly been a Rembrandt, but they've been mistake-free to this point and finally cough it up. I don't think it's going to cost them the game. They should be fine. But, boy, they're going to hate that going back and watching tape and being able to say we were that close to achieving our goal of 0 turnovers during the game.
A little blemish, but as you say, still comfortably in command. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the field position doesn't get much better than this. They'll have it first and goal at the 8-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Son, that's right, son.
Going quickly here to Thomas. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9.
A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the Niners' 9-yard line.
And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's third down.
On the red. Okay, son, that's right, son. Go, let's go. Hey, back out. There we go.
They go play action with Lawrence. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading